Okay, so firstly, apologies for the handheld camera, but I'm about to mount it on the tripod and I'm too lazy to put it on the other little tripod before I do it. So hopefully it's time to make something a little bit special again. Got some resin. I've got one of these buckets. These are Ace molds for the size of the bowl that I use. They're actually like bird feeder buckets with these fat balls coming in that my best mate gets for a garden, so I get to save me them and I use them for that. And we have an American walnut 10-inch blank, 10-inch by 3, mounted on a woodworm screw in my SK114. Now, yes, you can. This line here represents roughly the inside bottom of the bucket. So I'm going to have to take a little bit off the outside of this to get it down to size. And then we'll get it in the mould and we'll see if we can start making this idea come to life a bit. Let's go! Let us shut the door so I could hear his video. And let's have a go at this bad boy. It's pretty well centered, meaning I can turn it without vibration at around 1,000 revs, which is always nice. So let's have a go. for the record, I've never had a bowl finish that well on the inside before I've even started sanding it, and I am absolutely buzzing so far. Let's hope I don't cock it up. So there we have it. This is a chocolate and banana Imperial stout with its dark body, some may say golden head. Anyone who's seen the TikTok video about this bowl, this is basically the same intro, but I had to do it for both and switch and flip the camera and bits like that, so that's why. Anyway, this is Imperial. That beer was the inspiration for this bowl. American Black Walnut Blanc, really straightforward turn. My tools, they had a couple of sharpeners through the process. Sharpening's getting worse at the minute, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I am 75% of the way saved for a Pro Edge. This, when this sells, makes 100%. There's your reason to buy it. So Chippystu can have nice things. But yeah, turned relatively simply. The black walnut, actually, I can never get used to where the camera's actually situated when I do this. The black walnut was a joy to turn. And especially when I hollowed it, using mostly scrapers because I wasn't happy with the grind on my bowl gouge and how it was cutting. So I wound up using mostly carbides on the inside, and I got like no tear out, and that's the first ever. This resin, this white gold, and yeah, the camera, I think the camera's picking that up, but every single swirl in that resin's got a gold glittery shimmer to it. It's absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to use it again. I used a lot of it on this though, but I'll buy shed loads more of that, and I hope they do it in other colours too. So that's Imperial. That's going to be for sale on, oh yeah, Maker's Mark. There you go. But you saw me do that if you watched the video. That's going to go on Etsy, Facebook. What I tend to find recently is a lot of the stuff I've done hasn't even made it to Etsy, because you know, Facebook's an easy one to put it on, and I put it on there and it's been going. So don't hang around and wait for Etsy if it goes up on Facebook and you do want this. Next week, who knows? We'll see. Week after this week, so I've got to power some hours into it. Always gets a bit more difficult, but there's stuff I need to do. There's stuff I've got recorded, I think. Actually, I've done a repair job on a bowl that I think I mentioned it before on Mariana. The inside just needs finishing properly because I haven't done that yet, but that's gonna, I've recorded everything else, but I've used turquoise milliput to deal with the cracks, and it's gone quite well, but I'll finish that properly. That might wind up being next week's video. And Stephen, told you I'd do it eventually, didn't I? It's short of a finish, it's done, so there you go. Apart from that, you know what to do. You're now gonna like this video, and you're gonna comment on this video, because not enough people comment on the video. And you're going to say, that's really great. Or do you know what? You're going to say, that's really crap. And I'm comfortable either way, because, you know, mean comments on the internet don't upset me. Everything else in this world does, but mean comments on the internet don't. But yeah, positive or negative, comment away. Make yourself heard. Make yourself famous with my massive YouTube following. Or even massive TikTok following. So yeah, you're going to like the video or dislike the video. You're going to comment, good or bad. And you're going to share the video, either saying, look how amazing this is, or look what this joker's doing. And then you're going to click the bell. Because if you've done all those things that I've just told you you're going to do, you've definitely got nothing better to do right now. So have it, and I'll see you in a bit.